What is up, guys? And in today's video I was talking about a unmade Halloween script, Halloween Returns. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, please subscribe, stick around, and happy Halloween to everybody that is watching this video. It's the best time of the year, so happy Halloween to everybody that's watching this video. Let's get right into the unmade script, Halloween Returns. In 2015, the Halloween franchise nearly entered another soft reboot with the development of Halloween Returns. A script written by Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunst was meant to serve as a sequel to the first two original films. Halloween Returns supposedly takes place in 1988, which I love that idea, while Michael Myers is on death row, which also it's creative, I know controversial, but and seeing the return of Halloween 2's officer Garrett Hunt before his execution. A power outage allows Michael to escape, and he targets Hunt's young daughter. Carnage ensues in Rutsville, the neighboring town to Haddonfield. The Halloween revival was prepping to film until Dimension ended up losing the rights to the franchise. The Blumhouse took over with David Gordon Green, and the rest is history. So, I mean, how do I feel about this? How in general do I feel about this? For me, I really wanted Halloween Returns to happen. I really wanted Halloween Returns to happen. And let me explain why for a minute. And again, there was some really interesting things that was going to go in this script. One that I just love the idea that was going to be set in 1988. Come on, you cannot tell me that's not cool. And it being a direct sequel to, Halloween 2, having that sheriff back, but not only that, just not involving Laurie, and I think this is where, kind of that, we can make a Halloween movie without Laurie started to come in, because a lot of people like this script, and I'll be 100% honest with you. As much as I love Halloween 2018, don't get that twisted. I think we could have still had a lot of the same kills, a lot of the same stuff going on, but altered and different. But I mean, if I had to choose Halloween 2018 or Halloween Returns, and Blumhouse makes Halloween Returns, still gotten kills and ends, yes, I would have rather taken Halloween Returns, because I feel like it would have still been made by Blumhouse and Universal. So I just would imagine in my perfect world, a lot of the same things we love about 2018 would have been in this movie. Basically, they would have kept a lot of the same things. The only thing that they would probably change in this is just a few minor things here and there. But I find it kind of funny that they didn't go with this script and just continue on from there, because you got to think about it. It would have been way more easier for Blumhouse and Universal to just do this script instead of going on and writing a whole nother script. Technically, they could have released this movie in 2017, because they didn't have to go on and write a whole script for a whole year. The script was already written, that a lot of fans already liked this concept and ideal. And I think that's a perfect name. Even if Halloween 2018 didn't use parts or all of the Halloween Returns script, I think this should, they should have at least used the name. I really wish Halloween 2018 was called Halloween Returns. That's such a fitting name in my opinion. And again, you gotta think how awesome that, just think about that for a minute. Really think about that for a minute. Halloween 2018, but the Halloween Returns script without Laurie, and the girl who plays Alice, that actress can play his daughter. Maybe you can even call his daughter Alice as well. So you can have her. Karen will be out of the picture. Obviously, Laurie be out of the picture. Some other things be out of the picture. But man, just think about that. A Halloween movie set in 1988. That also means Halloween Kills could have been taking place in 1988. and then what Halloween Ends can be taking place like in 1992 or 93, because supposedly, you know, they're doing like a huge time jump for Halloween Ends. So yeah, man, like I really want this script to happen, and I've said it before. Like, I've kind of, have been working like on a very rough draft of a Halloween script, and a lot of my inspiration is from this script. And one of them being, it's set in 1988. I think that's such a cool ideal, considering Halloween 4 came out that year, and like, I love Halloween 2018 with its flaws, but huge missed opportunity, huge. Just a big missed opportunity by Universal and Blumhouse by not taking up this script. I understand they, wanted to do something different, all of this, but I think this would have drove people in the seats. I know they probably think Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode drove people in the seats. I liked it different. I like to think otherwise. And I think if this would have happened, it would have made the same amount of money. I know that's a bold statement, but I feel like it would have made the exact same amount of money, maybe even more, to be honest with you, because, again, I'm not a big fan of Halloween 2, but I do like Halloween 2, even though I'm not a big fan of Halloween 2, and Halloween 2 is a fan favorite. So, having Halloween 1 and 2, would have had a lot of people on board, because like when they announced, oh, we're just doing a direct sequel to the first one, but a lot of people off, and it kind of made a lot of us scratch our heads, and including me. Yes, it paid off in the end, but it was kind of strange. Right here, you would have automatically had people right on board. If I was Jason Blum, and this is being me being Jason Blum when Universal Blumhouse picked up the rights. I've been like, okay, let me look over this Halloween Returns script. Okay, we're gonna use this script, maybe change some things, for our liking, or whatever. Get these writers back in, to make some changes. There you go. And I personally, I also could have saw them used the same mask in 2018. They could have still used a aged look. I think they could have still used the aged mask. Now, would have been that aged? Maybe not, but it would have still been cool to see. And I think personally, again, they could have used a aged worn mask in Halloween Returns. It wouldn't have been fully, aged and whatever, but it still would have been pretty cool, and it would have been still very similar to the mask we've gotten in the 2018 that we got. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about Halloween Returns? Do you wish this would have happened? And I got another question for you guys. If you had to pick, go way back in time, if you had to pick Halloween 2018 or Halloween Returns, me personally, Halloween Returns sounds really cool and really awesome to me. It was going to shake the franchise up, do some different things. I'm going with Halloween Returns. That's how I feel. So yeah, hit the like button, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Catch you guys in the next video. Like I said, let me know how you feel about this script. Do you wish it would have been made? And pick Halloween 2018 or Halloween Returns if you had to go back in time and choose one to be made. Catch you guys in the next video.